Well, you know, I don't go over 4 pounds too often. That big girl is 4.6. Oh, it's another hot one out here at the lake today. Close to 100. Check it out, I'm not going to get skunked today. Alright, well that sucked. A couple of green sunfish. It's like, no. It's hot. I'm going to hit one of the trails and go home. Well, every now and then I find something new when I come out here. This has got to be a 1930s vehicle of some sort. I believe that says Ford. Wicked hot back here, just far enough off of the lake. You don't get the breeze, but close enough to the lake that you don't get shade. Actually, even in the shade when you're back in the woods, it's still pretty rotten and nasty. It's August 14th. It's the birthday of my first real girlfriend. She'll be turning 60 today. Look at that water, it is nice and clear. Hopefully I can make my way through all this crap. Alright, in that first pool I saw a bunch of sunfish. There's more sunfish right there. But I did see a bass in this one. So I think I'm going to throw on the worm and see what happens. Biggest one of the day. Chucked it right out on top of that log right there. And it must have been sitting just on the opposite edge. Alright, yesterday I fished upstream from that pool. Today I'm going to go downstream. And I just hit that pool. First fish of the day. You know, this place is pretty isolated. This is the first time I've ever seen people out here. So there's like 2 guys and a girl down there, friends, looks like. Maybe they're in this one, that one. But when I first got here, there was an old dude in a pickup truck who'd driven all the way down. And when I got down there, he was skinny dipping. Totally buck naked. Alright, this biggin is one of the biggest ones I've ever caught. 5.66 pounds. So, difficult to deal with that. It's just too big really for me to get my hand around. So, imagine if it was actually bulky. You know, later in the year when they fill up with shad, you know, this could have been a 6 or 7 pounder. Anyway, let me get this back in there. Alright, that smallie is 1.58. And I think that's the biggest one I've ever caught in Kansas. That's not my biggest ever, but biggest in Kansas. Look at that. That's the very next fish. Had to move down the dam a little bit, and it took, who knows, maybe 10 casts, but 1.6 pounds. So I think I just reset my Kansas best. Wow. third time today. This one's even bigger than the others by a large amount. This happens to be 257. That might be a personal best. I don't know if the ones that I caught out of state were bigger than this. I think they were. I think I got to about 3 pounds at one point. Anyway, the light is terrible, so it's hard to see me throwing it back in, but alright, I got a gigantor on here. I really did think this one was a rock. No idea. Maybe I snagged something. Could be a carp. Who knows? Well, there we go. It's a 5.2 pound carp. I had it snagged in the tail. Alright, I'm going to do some fishing in Woodbridge. Okay, there's the park. We're kind of down in this area. But we go north and Dry Creek runs along there. I've never fished Dry Creek. I've come out here orienteering in the spring and it looks nice in the spring. So, given that it's August and fishing around here sucks in August, it'll probably suck, but hey, we'll go down there and take some video. Alright, Clinton to the right, creek to the left, and well, obviously access getting down there is miserable. I'm not going down there, not this time of the year. So, maybe I'll come back in the fall. I'm just going to head on down the trail to the lake and do some lake fishing. Check this out. I had no idea the cliff edge came all the way down like this. It's pretty wild. I've actually seen signs of life. The lake has appeared to be totally dead up until I got into this area where it is mostly dead, but not quite totally. Alright, well, I'm back to the car and I went all the way around the edge and hooked the green sunfish. So maybe I'll add to this video when the weather's nicer and the water's cooler and maybe there'll be some fish out there. But I tell you what, it absolutely sucked today.